Hey, kings and queens. This lesson is called Watch Out Now. They really don't like you and how to notice. Okay. So they really don't like you because, you know how a real friend treat people. You are a real example of a friend. You call your friend, you check on your friend, you text your friend. You just don't call your friend when you bored. You just don't call your friend when you want to go somewhere. You call at all times to check on your friend because you care about that friend. When you go on vacation, you think about that friend. Hey, I want my friend to go with me. Your real friends do not leave you out just because they got a whole group of friends, on the other side, and those friends don't like you. They will still ask you if you want to go. But if they are a real friend, sometimes they won't let you go because they don't want you to feel uncomfortable, or maybe they feel like you don't fit in with their other friends, so they don't invite you. But that just means that they're not hanging. Those are not their real friends, and you are really their real friend, because it's like, why would they not want to invite their best friend on a girls trip with their other friends? Meaning they think that their other friends are doing better than you, or they look at you like you not doing so good in life, or you just not on their level. Whatever it is, just know that this person is don't know who really their real friends is, so they need to evaluate who their real friends are. Because when you are friends with somebody, and somebody is having a trip or whatever, they would invite you, because they know that you add value, to the trip, because you are a cool person, you down to earth. So maybe you need to start thinking about, is this your real friend or not? Also, if they just calling, just to see what you doing, can you come take them somewhere? Can you do something for them? Then you need to check that, because your real friends just don't call and ask for things. They call to check on you to make sure that you okay. Like, you can tell when somebody is talking about you behind your back, because they can't look you in your eyes. They can't be honest with you. They just can't look at you straight, meaning like they got something in the way, something against you. They just can't look at you in your eyes, and you always feel that feeling of like, okay, this person don't really care about me. Also, real friends don't just count your pockets. Real friends invite you places even when you don't have no money, because your real friend just love your presence. They love the great advice you give. They just love your presence, period. So make sure you find people and friends that love you for you, not somebody that's counting your pockets. Because if they really want to spend time with you, y'all don't have to go out and spend money. Y'all don't have to go out and spend money. Y'all can hang out at the park and talk, girl talk, have a picnic. Y'all can do all type of things, but they make up so many excuses of why they don't want to be around you, and they don't think of the free things that it is to do, other than want to go to somewhere and drink some wine or whatever. Maybe you just that friend that don't want to spend your money, because you value your money, because we are in the middle of a pandemic. So you are really cautious when it comes to your money, and you don't want to spend your money on unnecessary things. So I understand that if I was your friend, that I would only just want your company, because you made my day. And that's how real friends are. You notice some people don't like you because you are you chose to follow God. You chose to be different. And so people don't like that about you. They don't like that because they have problems in their life that they need to face, and they're not ready to face those problems, and you have already conquered those. So you have already conquered the problems that they are facing today, but they look at you like, oh, she thinks she better than me, oh, he think he better than me. And it's not even like that. You want everybody to be the best them, but you can't make nobody like you. You can't make nobody love you. The only thing you can do is keep being the best you. And if they are your real friend, they're gonna understand, hey, this person means no harm. This person just there, to remind me how to be the best me. This person is there to identify my blind spots. This person just wants me to be the best me, period. But it is great when you meet friends and y'all are on the same level where, they know that they are a queen. You know that you are a queen. He know that he is a king, and, y'all all just get together and have a kingdom relationship where, is y'all could talk about these things, like why people are jealous, why people like whatever. Just talk about a whole bunch of things, because the kingdom relationships are different from the regular relationships. See, the kingdom relationships, they don't need, they don't need to be smoking. They don't need beer, wine, for them to have a good time. They just literally have a good time because when they are together, God is there, in their presence, just giving them great advice where they're not focused on, what their flesh need. They're focused on what their spirit needs. So they're actually getting full. They're actually eating really good when you talk to them without, all the extra things. Like, they go back home feeling like a new person. They feel like they can conquer things. Like, that is just what a kingdom relationship is. But when you start walking in this kingdom relationships, you will start noticing when people don't like you and all this type of things, because you know who you are and you used to be that person. Like, literally, people forget that you used to be on the other side, so you know wrong from right, and you know the feelings that you get when people don't like you, because you used to be that person. But people forget that, and they start thinking that you think that you better than them, and it's not like that, sis, bruh. I want you to be the best you. God wants you to be the best you. So everything I say out of my mouth is to identify everything that you need to work on, all of your blind spots. They don't really like you because you keep yourself up. Like, you have a nice car, you have a nice home, but they just don't know what it took, what it take. They just don't know that you are behind on so many bills, and they hating on you. They are hating on the things that you have, but you are not even happy within. You go around them with a fake smile. You go around them acting like things are okay, but at the end of the day, you are not okay. But they just don't like you because you keep yourself up. Your presence is literally on fleek. From the way you dress, to your car, to your home, you are blessed, you are favored. But they just don't see the problems that you had to face, the things you had to face to get all of those blessings from God, the things you had to sacrifice, the time you had to take away from your kids, the time you had to go to work when you was tired, the time you had to work 2 days straight in a row, the times that you had to go out there and grind to pay your car note, the times that you literally wanted to give up. But they don't like you, and they don't notice everything that you had to go through to get where you are today. So don't worry about if they don't like you. Who cares if they don't like you? Just like yourself, love yourself. And it is true friends out there. It is real friends out there that loves you for you, that will cherish you, that will honor your presence, that just want you around because your presence is the light. Your presence just make their day. It's friends out there that would just call on you to check on you, text you. Like, it's really good people out here. So just because you met a lot of people that don't know themselves yet, don't punish everybody else. Don't miss out on real friendships. Don't also miss out on real friendships because your real brother did you wrong. Your real sister did you wrong. Like, those were examples in your life to show you what not to do. You had to go through that. You had to forgive your brother. You had to forgive your sister. Your real sisters, your real brothers are put in your life. God bless them in your life to show you how to forgive your spiritual sisters and brothers, because your relationships are supposed to be, like your real brothers and sisters. That relationship's supposed to carry on to, when you meet your spiritual brothers and sisters. That's why it's important to have, great examples of brothers and sisters, because you will know what to expect. Just because, like I said, your brother and your sister did you wrong doesn't mean that your kingdom brothers and sisters are going to do you wrong. Doesn't mean that they're going to not love you the right way. It just don't mean that. So don't miss out on a great friendship because you are hurt from your past. Just don't do that, because that's not a good thing. God sent those people in your life. You prayed about these things, but you can't even accept the friendship because you are hurting from your past. Let's see. And if you just listen to me, I promise you that these words of mine, these words of God will open you up. And when God starts sending people in your life, you will know, your discernment will be up. You will know who real, who fake, who to stay away from. And just how to put yourself first over these situations. When people don't like you, you still have to respect them, because it was a time when you didn't like God and God still loved and respect you. So that's how I look at things. Doesn't mean that y'all have to be buddy y'all have to still go on dates, y'all have to talk on the phone, y'all have to text. It doesn't mean any of that, but it does mean that you still have to show these people respect and keep it moving. Because you, at the end of the day, this is your life. You are doing things for God, not to please other people. You are living to please God, not to please men. So you got to do what's best for you. If these people hurt your feelings, did you wrong, you got to forgive them and let go and let God handle the situation. If these people are trying to start drama with you, ignore all of that. You got to take it to God. God will fight your battles. God will make that situation peaceful. But when y'all do come back to an agreement, it will be peace. Y'all won't be focused on the past. Y'all be focused on moving to the future. That's why you put God first. That's why you don't respond off your emotions, because at the end of the day, you really love that person. And you don't want to hurt that person with words. Although they hurt you, you take it to God, and God will fix it. God will start identifying the things that you need to fix within, the things that they need to identify. God will just show you how to be the best you through the situation. When you're hurt, God will heal you. So don't go running your mouth to that person, telling them that they hurt you and all of this, because 9 times out of 10 they are hurt too. So two hurt people not gonna have a great conversation, because they're gonna be thinking about their own needs and their own wants. And you gotta make sure that the situation is calm, where you guys can come to a great agreement, where you guys' apology is sincere, and just remember that just because they don't like you doesn't mean that you don't have to like them. Respect them, love them from afar, and keep it moving to receive your blessings. So thank you for listening to my message. Thank you for listening to my heart and God's heart, because you know He created this heart. Thank you for following me. Thank you for sharing my video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Write me a comment if this made your day, if I made your day. Just let me know how I made you feel. But watch out for fake friends. You will know when they are fake. Your real friends just want your presence. They don't want nothing from you but your presence. Period. So have a wonderful day and be blessed.